If you want to attract talent students, the city is complaining that international students don't stay in Pittsburgh, right? And so they invited minority and graduate students last week, and Nahum was there to actually talk about that, about what the city should do to attract international students, to attract diversity. So the city can do without PanAP. The university more or less cannot do without us. So we want to highlight on those two goals. But I want to go back to the first goal. This is to create. We want to create that home, right? And that is why the students prior to 1992 did. They want to create this haven for social and cultural and political for black students or students that share Pan-African cultures to sort of assemble and feel at home. We believe and we know that most of the graduate students are busy with their coursework and stuff. Some of us are so busy with our departments, our centers, what we are doing, and we don't have that network. We don't have that home away from home. For the most part, some of us will have no choice but to go home, wherever home is, whenever they have the free time, because they don't have that essence of home here. And we want to create that. That's what we're creating opportunities to assemble black graduate students and professional students on campus. We want to do that. And we believe if you are here, you definitely want to do that too. Goal number 3 is to cultivate practices and partnership across organizations via the Pan-African Network. And the Pan-African Network, like I said, is made out of different organizations, different centers and departments that share in part or in full our mission and our goals. So we want to do that. We want to collaborate with them. BAS. There are so many fragments going on in terms of programs and events related to Pan-African cultures and research. We want to be able to collaborate and do things and enhance diversity on campus. We want to celebrate. It's a big thing. We want to celebrate the achievement and successes of our students, staff, faculty, scholars, and alumni. We need to be doing that. And since PanAP started in 1992, every year they've been trying to celebrate. We need to celebrate each other. We need to encourage each other. So hopefully you or your organization or anybody will share this goal. If you even share one goal here, we encourage you to be part of that and support PanAP to stay alive here. This graph just tells you pretty much what we are talking about. So we are giving and receiving. That is what life in the network is all about, giving and receiving. And together, even as we give and receive, we are forming that what I call the powerhouse of resources. We are powerhouse of resources to the extent that the school cannot do without us. Organizations would love to be part of us, especially diversity reps from different schools and departments would like to be part of this network. The city cannot do without us. That is the giving and receiving we are cultivating here at PanAP. So the life in the network is like that. The top part, we call it university schools and departments. To your right is the diversity offices and organizations, and to your left is individuals in the Pan-African members. So what are we giving, what are we receiving? You can see all the goals highlighted on the left side. Create, enumerate, cultivate, educate, and celebrate. We believe that the university would like to celebrate, or centers would like to celebrate the achievement and successes of their students. And so the university have a stake in this. We believe the university would like to, one thing they would want to do is to educate student body and campus community at large about Pan-African populations and cultures. That is the idea. So there is a chain of giving and receiving, and PanAP is in the middle. When you come to diversity offices, we believe diversity and organizations would love to celebrate their members, celebrate their students, celebrate their staff, faculty members, scholars, alumni. We believe diversity organizations would like to create that home for all students, where diversity is appreciated and diversity is enhanced. In terms of cultivating, we believe organizations and diversity offices would also like to collaborate with other organizations. And so with the network, you have different organizations and centers working together, collaborating, leveraging resources, and creating that impact on campus and in the community together, when we work together, we can have that impact. You can take it's about to hopefully snows very soon, but when it snows, individual flakes of snow are really fragile. But when they accumulate, they can stop traffic. That is what we are trying to do in Panama. Because individually we will not succeed. Individually we are spread. BAS can do whatever they want to do, but they are just individual organizations. So they can represent every black student or every diaspora student at Pitt. Diversity organizations and offices in the different schools. Sometimes nobody even knows they exist in their departments. This is an opportunity for us to join hands together and work together and together enhance diversity here at Pitt, school-wide and city-wide. And so there's a need for us to work together. We cannot not work together. Individually, we will melt like snowflakes. You will do so much, but you will not have impact. But we believe that if we can contribute and be embedded fully in the network, we can do so much in terms of enhancing diversity. Like I said, I'll go back again. Diversity in this school is only better than parking. CMAN is only better than parking. For a university, for a city like this, you cannot not do it. If the city can transform, city officials believe that Pittsburgh is in what they call transformative stage. And what they are saying, Pittsburgh may be at the mountain of transformation, but they are not there yet. And what they are saying that the only thing they are lacking, they have the sports, the land, the rivers, they have the feds, the merits, they have foundations, everything. Pittsburgh is the most, number one, livability is Pittsburgh, number one city. They have all this going on, but they lack diversity. Campus-wide, city-wide, they lack it. They cannot do without Panaf. How do you help us create this Panaf network and make sure we don't die? Hopefully, we've been able to reason logically and even philosophically that you ought to be part of it. So if you want to, this is how you can immediately be part of it. Right now, the board has been working tirelessly. 2011, 2010, 2000 board. We've been working tirelessly to get Panaf going. This is how you can join us. We have different initiatives. The e-board can do everything. The biggest event we have coming up next semester is the Academic Summit. It's a summit of academics where graduate and professional students with cultural or research interest in Black America, the continent, Caribbean, Latin America, West Indies, and the entire diaspora will present papers. This is a way of educating, supporting ourselves, sort of helping our students share knowledge with each other. And we need help with our academic summit. And this falls under the special events committee because that's a special event coming up, and we need help with that. If we stay like this in our little corner, we are not going to do anything. But if we start congealing, putting our resources together, working together, we can go far. The road hasn't been easy. It's been ups and downs. We totally died in 2007. We tried to resurrect in 2008, 2009. It wasn't without challenges. 2009, 2010, budget was cut. 2010, 2011, we are fighting hard. And we want to make sure everybody knows this message, and we are here to stay. We are here to bring up the diversity grade here, not only in the school, but in the city. So hopefully you will join us in what we're trying to do at the Pan-African Graduate and Professional Student Union and in the Pan-African Network. With that said, we will invite Mr. Worth, forgot last name, this one, to come present to us what the School of Information Sciences has been trying to do in terms of bringing the Black Mobile Museum here at Pitt. It shows the story of diversity, and it shows how organizations like Panaf and the Panaf Network should support courses like that to imprint a mark of diversity here at Pitt and in the city. So join me and let's welcome Mr. West to come present to us about the Panaf Black Museum.